Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's L34CON CREEPY here, and we're going to be checking out my water base here. We're going to be seeing if the water base can survive a night against a horde. Now, it's a very simple water base. As you can look at this, the structure is very easy. It's not too deep. I went ahead and just chose a nearby lake on the map. Nothing fancy. I'm using random gen, so just any kind of small lake will do. I've never done a water base before, just because, I don't know, water in this game is always a little janky, but I thought I'm getting tired of doing blenders and stuff, and so we thought we'd do something a little bit different here. The design, I thought I'd keep it simple, like a little turtle. I kept the design to a 9x9 structure so it really doesn't get too wide at any point. I wanted to avoid collapse. If you build too wide, you can get collapse. Up here is where you can shoot zombies from the top. You can see them from a good distance, and underneath, that's the water pit down there. I kept the design pretty simple. I went ahead and put some foundation blocks into the ground underneath first before building the pillars up, and I just built the pillars up in all four directions and then kind of built like a halo ring around the top, and that kind of served as the initial foundation. And after I built that, I kind of pulled the foundation down a little bit until it was time to put the bars down. The bars are actually just exactly one block underneath the water. They're just the right distance, so if you stand on them, you can breathe above the water, but if you duck, you can see under the water. And then I went ahead and put like a roof on this place, with kind of like little ramps as ramparts, I suppose. And these will be so that if you shoot enemies on the outside, you don't accidentally walk off the edge, and you have like a little bit of like a protection, a little bit of a guard so they shoot back in on you. And it was also important to make sure that my foundation was made out of steel, because the zombies, they're going to be underwater, you know? And so Horde Night is here. It came across pretty fast. As you can see, I can see the zombies from pretty dang far away. And they're supposed to be running, and even though they are running, they're moving pretty slowly. They got a good distance to cover in this water, and especially the glowers, I can see them from up here really easily as they're trying to make their way across. But now down here, as you can see, when I duck, I can see underwater super clear. When I'm above water, I can breathe again. So I made sure that my bars are exactly one block down under the water, so I can crouch to shoot and then stand to breathe and reload, and then get back underneath. You can see they're piling up pretty good, and they're ignoring my pillars, which is great. Those were a big concern of mine. I was a little worried that they would start attacking my supports and this whole thing would come down. But I imagine if I stay in the middle of it, that I can keep them from doing that. Yeah, you see that? You have to take that cop out. Anytime you have a base, if you see a cop, no matter what, take it out, take it out, take it out. Shoot it in the head. If you just wound it, it's going to blow itself up. It might even damage your bars. It might damage your supports. The whole thing might come down. You never know. He can also spit on you and destroy your supports from a distance. So always take the cops out just the moment you can. I do notice there's some really strange water physics down here. Like, check that out. It seems like the corpse was carried away by a current. Now, I don't think there are any currents in the water, but you never know. It could have just been a side effect of too many objects stacked in the same place, being compressed on the roof and then squished out. Now, these guys are another priority. Anytime you see like a spider climber of any type, you want to knock them out. Now, if you're asking yourself, what's up with these skins? I'm playing War of the Walkers mod, but all these effects are exactly the same. You can build this structure on a standard console. You can build it on a standard vanilla PC. You can build it anywhere you want, and you're going to get the same effect. I just like these War of the Walkers for the strange skins on some of the zombies. Yeah, but you can see this Horde Night is going really well, and this base itself, it's really surviving. I see minimal damage, if any, on this so far. As you can see, there's another one of those zombie corpses kind of floating around in a weird way there. But this angle, it makes it very, very easy to just kind of get the headshots in everybody. As you can see, the head is taking up most of exactly what you're looking at. It's almost hard not to get a headshot, even though this pistol sucks. Yeah, look at that. They're really congregating down there. Really kind of making a big mess of this. Yeah, this is Horde Night, what is this, 189. So we are way, way up there in the numbers. Most bases would not survive at this point, so I didn't expect this to even make it this long into the night. The fact that it's made this long. I am a bit surprised, however, like looking around, even though I have an okay amount of zombies here, it's not that many. But I do have some pretty powerful ones down here. When it comes to the War of the Walker mod, if you notice, everything is glowing, everything's irradiated. I have a couple of boss zombies that have been coming out here. For some reason, they keep sending me the football players tonight. There's another one, but they're glowing football players. So, I don't know. I was kind of hoping for a bigger turnout than this, just so I could really test it. But you know what? Maybe what I'll do is let another couple Horde nights go by, and then come back to this base and see if it can't withstand another assault. So let's go ahead and shoot some zombies while they're on the way in. You see that cop out there? Very important to stop the cops every time. Go for a couple headshots. If you could take him down in a headshot or two. Let's switch to night scope. Take him down a headshot or two, it's the best because then he doesn't spit at you, he doesn't blow anything up, he doesn't threaten your structure. And as you can see, these ramps, they work really well. They keep you from going off the edge, you know? And like I said, always take out the stupid spider climbers especially. I haven't built a roof on this, so they technically could just climb up and climb in here. I'm putting a lot of faith that they won't. I don't know how successfully they can climb inside of water. I've never actually tested to see if they can climb up inside the water. They might be stuck down there. You never know. But if you notice, all these zombies underneath me, they've been down here for a really long time. They haven't even been able to come close to making an assault on me. They're just trying to reach up. But since I'm constantly underneath the center of this and 3 feet above them, they just can't do anything but just stand there, I suppose. It's really nice. Oh, as you noticed, my sniper rifle ran out of materials. I cannot repair it, so I have to switch to my pistol. But my pistol, I only got a handful of bullets left, so I got a lot of time left in the evening. So I kind of get the feeling that this is going to be one of those nights that I'm going to just run out of bullets, and I'm just going to have to sit here and wait to see if this can survive. So I got to be a little sparing in the last couple of shots. But wouldn't you know it, as soon as I'm down to, like, what is that, 1 bullet, he shows up. And that's it. That's all she wrote. So I just have to basically sit here for the rest of the night hoping that his extended damage doesn't take this thing down. But if you look, it's holding up pretty well. He's spitting at it. But it seems like his spit won't go through my bars, which is nice. And the bars are holding up. So, again, nice structure, nice base. I got a good view of them. This is the kind of base that you guys honestly could recreate on your own very easily in Vanilla Mod or any of the mods or even the consoles on any version of 7 Days to Die here. You don't need to have the 7 Days to Die mods that I'm doing. This is just simple concrete and bars, so you could easily recreate this on your PS4 7 Days to Die or on your Xbox 7 Days to Die, either one. But yeah, look at this little water pit, surviving really well. I imagine if I jumped in there and I was standing on the bars when he destroyed them, that I'd still be able to just kind of swim up and avoid him. But look at that. If you notice, the base survived an entire night, no problem, guys. This was really cool. I really enjoyed doing water base like this. I'll do other bases in the future. Maybe a pyramid base. I've done pit blenders before many times. But I thought this would be enjoyable to just go ahead and make a video. I've never done a water base before, so I made this honestly in 15 minutes. I just grabbed a bunch of resources and popped out here. It was a pretty easy design, very easy to copy. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. Follow my Discord and Twitter. The links are below. And you all have a wonderful 7 days.